I love your necklace. You know,
Thank
necklace.
you. This company named Zudo sent it to me.
This is not a paid promotion unless Zudo sends me a necklace. Okay.
I'll definitely send you something. नहीं अभी तुम पाकिस्तान में हो ना या shipping restrictions है पाकिस्तान
uh,
तो
but
they
it
would have
looks
sent.
really cool, like Pakistani map लग रहा है.
Yeah, bro.
इसमें
A lot of
कश्मीर
people
डला हुआ
ask.
है कि नहीं?
हाँ
इस मैप में कश्मीर डला हुआ है कि नहीं?
डला हुआ है I think हाँ.
इमरान खान से भी पहले. नाइस. अच्छा. So how are you? How have you been? How's quarantine been going?
Bro, it's been chill, bro. अभी यार पहले तो it's like a roller coaster, bro. You have some good days, you have some really bad days.
Yeah.
पिछला महीना तो काफी like बुरा गुजरा है. I don't know, bro. I was just like, bro, like when will this end? What's going on? But I think it's getting better now. Like, at least in Canada, things are starting to open up. So it's chill. What about
Uh,
you?
uh, yeah, you know when you're alone and at home for so long, and then
Mm.
as a man in society, you have repressed so many emotions जो कि अब बाहर आ रहे हैं और मैं कहता हूँ यार ये उस वक्त तो इतनी इंटेंस नहीं लग रही थी चीज अब
हाँ
तो पता चल
जो
रही है ट्रोमैटिक एक्सपीरियंस था तो
जो
I have to
होता है
deal with a lot of unresolved emotions like oh so because like for the past 5 years I've been telling you I haven't been bullied or I realized oh I was and yeah I didn't even
damn.
remember I cried. And like so many shits coming up. I'm like, oh shit. So
Um,
a lot of realization.
bro, lots of bro. Oh, bro. There's too much time, bro. I don't want to sleep until very very late because I want to exhaust myself mentally. क्योंकि सोने के वक्त जो thoughts आती है ना, bro,
हाँ.
the worst. It's the worst.
I relate, bro. मतलब जब सो रहे होते हो and I'm sleepy, but then my brain's just like, you remember that time when
Yeah. Oh my God.
यार पता नहीं 4-4 5-5 साल पुरानी बात है भाई मैं कहता हूँ
I
बस
swear. तो मुझे तो
I don't know.
बचपन की पूरी फ्रॉइडियन एनालिसिस शुरू हो जाती है, bro.
Genuinely, I was thinking about how something I did when I was 8 is affecting my behavior now. It's just
Exactly.
so wild. So quarantine
Exactly.
isn't healthy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What
But
uh,
yeah, bro.
what
I
emotions
was
have
with
you been?
family in
Uh-huh.
huh?
क्या कह रहे हो?
No, I was saying I was with family in Pakistan for like the first month and a half of quarantine. That was nice. That was really nice. But
So are you
I'm
alone in Canada?
with family. I'm with Chacha Chachi now, right? I live with them in
Hmm.
Canada, but obviously it's not the same as your own family.
Obviously. Let's hope they don't watch this. अच्छा.
No, they're like my second family, but obviously you know what I
हाँ
mean.
हाँ I know what you mean. I was just joking. Don't get so defensive. अच्छा. So, when did you move to Canada and like was it for like पढ़ाई?
हाँ, I mean, बचपन में I stayed in Canada for a couple of years for citizenship. उसके अलावा पूरी जिंदगी पाकिस्तान, and then yeah, once I graduated high school, I moved to Canada for university और तब से मैं इधर हूँ.
Good यार, good. Girls का क्या सीन है कनाडा में?
किसका?
Girls का.
Girl, यार
Typical.
पहले जब आया था तब I was like enamored obviously because मैं गया भी Western University था, which was like a bit like party school in Canada.
Uh,
So obviously you're 17 years old all by yourself in a new country और एकदम से
yeah.
पाकिस्तान से निकलते हो, you're just like whoa bro क्या scene है. But bro I like honestly whatever at this point, bro, like I'm so past that phase of my life. I don't know what to tell you.
You're so Canadian. Like the if we do a bro counter, it's probably over 100 already. Like gnarly, bro. Like I have friends who went like abroad to study. अब तो बेचारों का बहुत bad scene है. They're paying so much money for Zoom classes. Like
Yeah, bro,
messed
same
up.
same.
So और उनके तो दिमाग जिस तरह खुले हैं वो मुझे रोज कॉल करें यार इधर तो लड़कियां शॉर्ट्स पहनती हैं मैंने कहा हाँ हाँ तो like they're getting revelations कि बाहर भी दुनिया है अलग
लड़कियां
है.
हाँ bro, it's a interesting phenomenon. But bro, for me, it's just like after like second year, if you're still like, being like वो जाहिल किस्म का type with
uh,
girls, it's just like bro, like अब तो बंदे को पता होता है.
so were you that person till second year?
Bro, honestly, like I've just never, bro. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be very honest with you. A lot of people don't know this, and I'm exposing myself right now. But I'm not that I'm not that good with girls. Like I've never really talked to that many girls. I've never really known that many girls. I'm friends with a couple of girls. They're platonic. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I know, I understand. Similar.
women have just never, me and women have never been like that. Like I know my place and I've just stayed there. So all of like this new attention that I'm getting is very new to me.
I've seen so many thirst DMs for you, like, so that must have been a big jump. Were you shocked, surprised, maybe at that?
Yeah, bro. I was very shocked. Bro, मुझे imposter syndrome होता है. Like I'm just like, do they know?
Same.
I don't get it. Like I literally don't, like I can't comprehend it. I'm just like me, like मुझे ये भेज रहे हो. I can't understand it.
Dead ass, I have इतना गंदा imposter syndrome कि मतलब मैं कुछ भी नहीं है मुझे क्यों कर रहे हो, कुछ और नहीं
Yeah,
है, मतलब इतने बेहतर लोग
exactly.
हैं, उनको प्यार दे दो.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
very, I'm very
It's
bad with compliments. Like I get very
same.
awkward when I
I
get them.
have no idea how to like I get all shy and I'll just like be like, hey,
Yeah,
thank
and then I feel rude if I don't reply as well. So it's like
exactly.
I have to tell them thank you, but what's like the line till which I can go to show my appreciation? And I've just
100%.
started like platonically saying love you a lot now, and
Hmm.
that's the whole thing. So I just say thank
Yeah,
you, love you.
I had some really bad experiences in the very beginning when I started getting DMs. I had like I'd say one or two very troublesome experiences. Uske baad fir bhai had to stop replying DMs, bro. So now it's like I'll read all your DMs, but I don't reply anymore unless it's like, like a collab or someone wants me to wish their friend a happy birthday or some shit like that.
Uh, it's so cute how they tell you, oh my god, they like you so much. Can you wish them happy? Of course, like they care that much about me for me to wish them.
Yeah,
Sure.
bro. Very cute. I love doing that.
Hi. Same. Acha, let's go through a little bit of the questions.
All right, let's do it, bro.
What do you think about dating? As in, would you date someone or get arranged married?
I'm open to both, bro. I'm open to both. If by the time I'm like ready, not that there's an age, but if by that time like I'm just like अच्छा अब शादी का वक्त आ गया, तब तक I don't have anyone in my life, then yeah, I'll get an arranged marriage. I don't really care. Dating, yeah, bro, do your thing.
Yep. Dating apps. Amazing. ऊपर से it's like, it's, you can't like put, for me, I can't just put a label on everything. Like I've seen people who got into love marriages and they don't get along as well as people who had arranged marriages, and
Hmm.
it's just like that.
Yeah, bro, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Obviously, arranged marriage का भी तरीका होता है. It's not just like
Uh,
अच्छा जबरदस्ती जो भी शादी, like you meet,
exactly.
you guys bond on over things and stuff like that. If it works out, it works out. And then yeah. It's basically a blind date set up by your parents if you think about it.
It is, and they have these weird. Uh, उनका आपसे भी ज्यादा refined वो होता है. Filters नहीं होंगे अगर dating app पे. The brown parents would have the most ticked.
Yeah.
Doctor, but don't
Yeah.
want to work. It's like, bruh.
100%.
Okay, some weird questions which I expected. ठीक है. So you had like the initial clout, I guess. Yeah, the following you built was on TikTok, right?
Hmm.
And was it that same video that blew up, जो पहली थी, जो जिसमें you shave your beard and you do the dance, or was there something before that as well?
Yeah, there was a couple of videos, yeah. Acha, so it's like so hard to explain, bro. Like I've had like stages. So the first video of mine was literally my first two videos that were like they got like 50,000 views each, which was like massive for me. Um one was like me just dancing to a trend and me comparing Pakistanis to hillbillies. I'm like, they're both sexist, they're both racist, stuff like that. But it was like in a funny way. And then I
हाँ.
got a lot of hate comments for that. Obviously, वो फिर सब prideful हो जाते हैं. And then what was the next one? I did this one video about me pretending to drink water from a lota. And, and
Uh,
that got a lot of
creative
attention as
juices.
well. Yeah, that got like
Why does
50,000.
bathroom related content always go viral on TikTok? Like,
Bro,
I
see,
don't
the
get
thing is,
it.
TikTok is filled with a bunch of kids, which I'm really lucky because I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old as well.
Same.
I love potty jokes, bro. I love bathroom jokes. I love
I love
Lota.
them. लेकिन have you seen the TikToks of the guy going अब मैं यहाँ पे potty करने लगा हूँ तुम्हारे पास तो probably नहीं आती होंगी पाकिस्तान का for you page is people fucking on flushes making faces acting like they're pooping. I'm like, bro.
Bro, Kamal, bro, For You page Pakistan. Like, I think the most fun I had on TikTok, like scrolling through TikTok, was in Pakistan. I was just like, Kamal ke ideas, Kamal ka sab kuch. Just amazing.
What did you find? I didn't find anything like that.
On, bro, यार वो क्या है एक बंदा I forget his name. I think I still have one of his videos saved, but he was basic like bro, you definitely have seen him. He's the guy who dresses up in like really bad makeup, okay? And then he'll just like lip sync to one of the songs. कोई गांव
जिसके
वाला तो
लंबे
याद
बाल हैं
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
मैंने
exactly.
देखा हुआ है दाढ़ी भी है लेकिन I don't know what
Like
he's going
light
for.
see that. He's very petite
हाँ,
structure. Bro,
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I was obsessed. Like literally, I was watching all of his videos. Every time it pop up on my For You page, I'd watch it like 10 times. Like, whoa, bro. But honestly, there's some hidden gems. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I
There
like,
are.
I don't know. Like people, I feel like people are too rough on it. We look down upon the fact that uh people in a lower class structure than us
Yeah,
have the
exactly. So I love that part of it. I love how it gives those people like a chance to express themselves and all of that. There's this guy, I love him. He's my favorite TikTok person. The he's like a mazdoor, you can tell, and he's making TikToks while he's working. So wo
nice.
Shaheen with bal ka wala and he breaks eat day and it's like
Oh
the
yeah,
best
yeah,
thing.
I've seen this
I
guy.
love that guy. He's so wholesome. ऊपर से जैम भाई ऊपर से और पता नहीं क्या क्या है. अब तो editors भी pro हो गए हैं. So I
हाँ
love
यार,
that aspect of it. But
same.
yeah, लेकिन फिर जो होता है ना what I don't like obviously आप लोग करो आपकी मर्जी आपको लोग पसंद करें the slow mos and the voice of singing songs and just changing your clothes or shit like why is that content is my
Bro, I swear, bro, those are so funny to me, though, bro. I don't get it.
I don't get
Yeah,
it like मेरी इतनी सेल्फ स्टीम नहीं है कि मैं अपने आप को कैमरे में देख के बस यूं यूं करके बना दूं
do you remember the Ramta Jogi trend, bro?
I think so
यार
I
पता नहीं अपने
हाँ
ऊपर दूध गिरा रहे थे. They're like slow mo
oh
drinking milk like from here इस तरह करके आ रहा है मुंह के अंदर नहीं जा रहा. Bro, that was the funniest thing in the world, man.
अल्लाह oh my god जैसे तुमने ये कहा एक क्वेश्चन मुझे नजर आया है why is he so vulgar
Why
please
is he
keep it
so vulgar?
anonymous
मजा आता है यार.
are you vulgar I haven't seen any vulgarity from you
I
I've
think
heard you wear tank tops though
it
astaghfirullah
I toned it down जब से Instagram पे लगाना शुरू कर दिया. But because my parents follow me on Instagram, so it's like I can't post the ones I like. But the ones on TikTok, I have a couple of very questionable videos on TikTok.
oh my god acha vulgarity damn so do you get like recognized in Canada as well by people or is it mainly Pakistani audiences that you feel
I've gotten recognized just a couple of times in Canada. I just got recognized yesterday, but yeah, I think it's only happened like 2 or 3 times. It's very weird to me, bro. I have to keep my cool. Someone will recognize me and they'll be like, "Yo, you're Ansar from TikTok," and I'll be like, "Yo, you know me?" But like on the outside, I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I am. I'm Ansar."
yeah that's
I'm
me
grateful to meet you, but on the inside, bro, that shit is crazy to me. I never thought I'd
I,
ever get recognized.
I know it's insane. और फिर पाकिस्तान में तो और भी ज्यादा होगा when you were here. But
Hmm.
how was that like for you, the first fan interaction you
Yeah, the
had?
first fan interaction was honest. I haven't gotten recognized in Pakistan yet because जब मैं था quarantine था तो घर से
Oh,
निकला ही नहीं. But in Canada, the first one was I was with one of my boys. We were at this event. This was like in February, March maybe,
uh,
and we were getting our coats. And when we were going upstairs, this random girl was just like, "Yo, I love your TikToks." And at that time, I only had like 20, 30,000 followers. So I was just like, me? Like that was so weird to me. And
I
then,
love how you just went only 20 or 30,000. Like it's a small number.
bro, you get it, bro. You have 100,000 followers.
But it's insane to me. I was happy at 300K because I think of it like, so this is my scale of measurement. अगर मैंने अपने घर में इन सबको बुलाना हो तो पूरे आएंगे कि नहीं आएंगे? 300 लोग भी नहीं आएंगे. मतलब it's like a lot of people, man. Like it's
Yeah.
insane to me. Or
नहीं
20,
अब
30,000. It's like people have looked at it more as like, oh, उनके तो आराम से million, 2 million है. And
mhm.
but it's individual people. Like it's not just numbers. It's
Yeah.
very,
Absolutely.
I'm very weird with this. So yeah.
Absolutely. No, that's I trust me, I'm the same. I don't mean to sound conceited when I say only
I know,
20. I
I
mean like
know.
relative to like right now, like I thought like no one would ever recognize me at that point. I still think no one should recognize me at this point. But yeah, that was my first interaction and I was just like, what? That was so weird.
What's been your weirdest fan interaction? Like, have you had a creepy stalker yet, or like something
No,
too?
nothing. I had a funny one. It was when I was going back to Canada, when I was coming back to Canada from Pakistan, I was wearing my mask. You get up like it was in the middle of COVID and shit.
Hmm.
This girl, she was probably like 13, 14 years old. She was standing next to me, like Illama Iqbal Airport. You're from Lahore, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so like airport pe khade, like after the where you're checking in with your passports and shit.
yeah,
So she
yeah.
was standing next to us. Oh my God, are you Ansar? And I was like, haha, Ansar. And then she goes, oh, damn. And I was like, that's crazy. You recognize me with my mask on. And she goes, and then she walked away. And I was just like, okay,
She's like so
cool.
proud of her. Like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, that's so random. But
अब मेरा दिमाग
yeah,
इतना अजीब है. When you said that, I was thinking of an alternative conversation in my head. Like, oh, your answer, Ansar. Oh, good answer. I don't know why. So bad. My humor is like
so
going
the
underground.
amount of people who have made that joke, it's I just my favorite thing about that joke is every time someone makes it, they think they're the first person to make that joke.
I know people have probably made it, but I'm. It's like my humor just goes downhill consistently, and shit like
Mm.
this makes me laugh for some reason. Wow, someone's really mad at you for not replying to their texts.
Texts.
I
Text or
probably
DM?
on probably DMs, but she's saying texts, and then she has about 10 exclamation marks, and she immediately goes to, and will he marry me? Question mark.
I don't know what to say. I have no idea.
No, no need to answer it. Get it? Sorry. Um. Uh,
Okay, that was subtle. I like that.
um. Acha. Let's talk about something else now. Let's go away from questions. So you're on Twitter, and
Mm,
so you know the entire Twitter culture and everything. There's a
yeah.
very like insane. I don't know what you'll call it. Like in this, the cancel culture and everything coming up. How do you feel about that? And
Bro, honestly, I'm an advocate for cancel culture. I'm sorry. I
I
don't know.
disagree with you, but yeah.
But we'll talk about it, bro. We have time. But
Uh-huh.
here's the thing. Here's my argument. I was actually gonna make a video about this, but I'll talk about it here. But basically, I do believe people have the capacity to change, okay? And I obviously like you and I both we're Pakistani men, like who
Yeah.
were raised in Pakistan in the 2000s. I don't need to
Uh-huh.
ask you, you don't need to ask me. We both know the things that we have said in our childhood that would not fly today, right?
Yeah.
वो तो सब
Definitely.
है. One can grow, one can learn. But I think cancel culture is bigger than all of that. I think cancel culture is more important than all of that because the real people who I genuinely see being canceled are the predators. You know what I mean? The repeat offenders, the people who haven't learned, the abuse apologists, those people who think that they can keep getting away with the stuff that they have, whether it's emotional or physical or whatever. Those people are the ones that I see being canceled and actually like, people remembering that. So I think that's really important because यार वो एक culture है पर्दे वाला culture, like bro, we don't talk about that. No, everyone in Pakistan knows this guy has done this thing, but we won't talk about it. But that's finally changing. Women don't have to live in fear, and I think that's amazing. I think that's super important. I think that's great.
I agree with you 100% on that. I agree with you 100%. I think it's amazing. I applaud everybody who's come up like uh, with their stories because it's so tough to do that. मतलब मैं just I was telling you, I didn't even know I had a story till recently because I'd suppressed it so deep in me, and I could
Hmm.
never talk about it because it's fucking scary, and
Yeah.
I know what people would say and all of that. But the side of it I don't agree with is when do you know about the Jenna Marbles case, for example? I have not researched, लेकिन जो मेरे दिमाग में आ रहा है उसकी बात कर रहा हूँ. So Jenna Marbles made a video like 10 years ago, and she blackfaced in it, and obviously it wasn't okay. But
Mhm.
they canceled her for it now, even though she changed now and she doesn't do that content anymore, and she didn't have any like negative intention. और उस वक्त इतनी awareness नहीं थी यार. मतलब honestly, like I found out about all of this year. I'm
Mhm.
educating myself constantly and growing. And
Mhm.
if someone like pulled off something I did 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I didn't. But if they did and they
Mhm.
judged me on that, I would feel like I'm not that person anymore. Like I've learned from that. I haven't done anything in my current like life and all of that for me to be, cancelled for it or attacked for it or abused for it. So that's my perspective on it. I agree with all of that. Like you have to call that's a very positive thing about it. I'm talking about the toxic side of it.
There's gonna be a toxic side to anything, any movement, any belief, any ideology will always have a toxic side to it. They'll have a vocal minority, unfortunately. Man, honestly, I don't know much about the Jenna Marbles. Like, the name sounds familiar, but I'm so like out of touch with like culture, like pop, well, celebrity culture and shit. So, I honestly I don't know enough to say. But I think blackface, bro, blackface is, one of those things. It's not like she was singing along to some vulgar lyrics. Blackface is
Yeah,
a
yeah.
serious, as far as I
I
know.
know, I
But
know, I know.
but
But it was 10
like
years
I said, yeah,
ago, and
sure. People do have the capacity to change, and I think there's always going to be a toxic side to anything. But I don't think we should let that overshadow the importance of the people who should be held accountable for their actions being held
obviously,
accountable.
obviously, I'm not saying okay. I
Yeah.
disagree with the entire point of it, and I'm
Hmm.
literally learning from you right now, and I'm trying to. I haven't formed my opinion on it yet properly because
Hmm.
I don't know enough about it. I've only like seen the bad sides of it, and like I understand the calling harassers out and predators out, and I am all for that, and I try to support it. Lekin I don't get the part where acha, so what if someone's cancelled and then they apologize and reform and then a few months later they get cancelled for the same thing again.
Like someone remembers, like they did the same thing again, or जो पहले उन्होंने
They didn't
पहली
do the
बार.
same thing again. किसी को पहली बात अब पता चली अब वो उसको फिर से उस पर अटैक कर रहा है even though they've like apologized and reformed.
I mean, that's just, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's It sucks. It sucks if they've genuinely changed from the good of their heart. Then hopefully that all I can say is hopefully they don't deal with that. Like that's all I can say. Mob mentality does suck. Mob mentality
It does.
is bad, for sure. But hopefully if someone does change, then they don't have to deal with that. That's all I can really say.
Agreed. लेकिन वही होता है. I've seen it happen, and I don't get it. I'm still like researching on it, and I don't have an opinion on this yet because I don't know enough. और अभी तो सीखना शुरू किया इन चीजों के बारे में ना, तो
Yeah.
for me to say कि oh it is completely entirely bad or completely entirely good, वो तो कुछ भी नहीं होता actually, like
Yeah,
speaking
it's
from,
never that polarizing.
yeah. Have you been told you look like Hassan Minaj yet or not?
Yeah, bro. I've been told, I think the most I've gotten is Chandler from Mr. Beast, Rajkumar
Oh shit.
Rao. These people, by the way, I didn't know who these people were until I got compared. Obviously, I know Hassan Minaj. Um, and then who was the third one? Oh, I know Virat Kohli. That's it.
Okay, so the Dari does give off a little Virat Kohli vibes.
Yeah,
I was like
people
looking at
people
it like can
people
I
tell me
see
I
it?
look like Hassan Minaj as well.
Nah. So
That's
we
the one
हाँ,
I don't see it.
तो
I'm just like, bro, दोनों देसी हैं. बस
दोनों
में
की
बाल
दाढ़ी
hair
सिमिलर है,
straight
बाल
है.
सिमिलर है.
Oh, bro, I don't see that.
I think it's the beard and just being desi and
Yeah, man.
yeah. So that's about cancel culture. Don't cancel me for trying to learn about it, guys. Thanks. I'm still trying. What I've learned though is that some offenses are not like you can't really come back from those. Like if you मतलब मुझे अभी पहले मुझे था कि okay they've apologized and they've done it, but now I'm like learning the concept of deplatforming someone. So do you know
Mhm.
about that and what's your view on it? Because I am still like going.
Deplatforming is just like everyone unfollows and no one gives them attention.
Okay.
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
I think so. It's like they shouldn't be doing anything online now because they've done something that is unspeakably bad.
Mm,
And now, if they are still like famous, they'll probably trigger victims and stuff like that. So they just
yeah,
shouldn't be on the internet or stuff like
for
that.
sure. I agree, bro. There's definitely some things which you should not come back from. There's some things, bro, which you should be in jail for. You're lucky if the
Definitely.
worst thing you have to deal with is people giving you hate comments on Twitter or whatever. You got off easy, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree. मेरा तो होता है ना कि I'm very involved. If something happens in front of me, I'm not involved, but mentally I'm like, yo, why, and then
Mhm.
I explore every side of it. Like I explore the cancel side, then I explore if I was that person, like what would I do and what did matlab, how do I come back from this, and then I explore the other neutral side. So I'm just trying to battle narratives and make my own slowly.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I think that's the most educated way to go about it is definitely you take your time, you learn, you see, you do the pros and cons and stuff, and then you form an educated opinion. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, going back to deplatforming and all of these things, we're still seeing, bro, there's a lot of famous people with accusations against them who are, just as famous, if
yeah,
not more famous than they were.
yeah. वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ
I
कि
think,
why does that happen? I like Jake, like Logan Paul. Okay, he did
hmm,
it twice in a week, and it's like
really,
not. Yeah, he filmed the thing he filmed, and then he
yeah.
chased a dead rat, and it's like
I don't even know about the dead rat thing, but bro, yeah, I think in marketing, my friend he works in marketing, and the opinion what he told me, he literally told me this last week, but he said all publicity is good publicity is a lot truer than people think, and I think one of the biggest things about this whole thing about like canceling people is if we really want to cancel somebody, we do need to deplatform, we need to erase them. ये जो quote retweet करके Yeah, like when we're like quote retweeting someone, yeah, sure, you want to spread about the stuff that they did. Obviously, that's wrong. But like sharing their videos, giving them views, subscribing to their channel, then being like, you suck. And then like watching their videos to go
Bro,
monetize over the
did you
algorithm
see
for
the
outbutting.
guy with the cat accusation or not?
Bro, that shit was just
He got,
heartbreaking.
look, I don't know. He said he didn't do it. Okay, whatever. But why does he gain 10,000 followers in 2 days?
He
Is
gained
my
10,000 followers.
in 2 days after he uploaded the IGT, he gained followers on followers. Like, bro, okay, wild.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, bro. That's human. That's a study on human nature is needed for that stuff, bro. What can I really say?
Acha, we were talking about hate comments and all of that. So, have you ever gotten any? You have, but what's the worst ones? Did they get to you in the start? Like,
So much, bro. Oh my God, bro. They still get to me today. I just like, it's like a fake it till you make it type of thing.
same.
I cope with it. I cope with it a lot better now. My coping mechanism now is, bro, no one knew who I was, and now they know me enough to recognize me and remember that they hate me, which is really cool. Like all the rappers rap about, oh, my haters this, my haters that. I'm one of those now, bro. I was rapping about
Oh,
haters before even having any, and now I have haters. Amazing.
hi, you sing as well. I saw
Yeah.
the covers and all that. It
Thanks,
was really
bro.
cool to see that.
Thank you.
मैंने
Thank you.
सब्सक्राइब भी किया है 3 अकाउंट से.
Thanks, yeah. Thanks. I shall. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to your main account as well. But
Oh,
what was I gonna say? Yeah, bro, in the
hate.
beginning it got to me a
Hmm.
lot, man, because my most viral video before the Skechers one was about Desi accents. और उसमें like bro, this was back when I had like a couple hundred followers, ठीक है? So that was like the video that really kickstarted the whole thing. And it was a stupid video, I guess. I put no thought into it. मुझे लगा था कोई भी नहीं देखेगा, and it went viral, and I was like, holy shit. And a lot of people made a lot of assumptions about me and where I'm from and where I lived. And they thought that I was being serious in that. Um, the on Twitter, on everything, bro, that video went around and I got so much hate for it. K-pop stands, but then BTS stands, all those, they were like they'd be like chutiya bhansuri ke mar jao, and then there'd be like a video of like just a girl like dancing and shit.
They do that. Like, I love it. मतलब hate comment के बाद नीचे साथ वीडियो जो भी लगाते हैं वो completely relevant होती है. Just like somebody dancing or something. K-pop stands are amazing. मतलब मैं देखता हूँ और
Yeah, bro.
हाय.
But
लेकिन ये भी एक चीज है एक्सेंट्स के बारे में मुझे ये भी नहीं पता था मतलब मैं इतना सीख रहा हूँ भाई अच्छा सो apparently doing accents is wrong as well.
I think
Did
I
you get
think there's I think there's just some accents now that are definitely off limits. क्योंकि I can see it like यार देखो, for me it's like मैं देसी हूँ तो I will do the देसी accent, ठीक है? That's something I've been doing my whole life. That's some stupid
him?
shit me and my friends do all the time, like that's
Yeah,
just my stupid sense of humor. I used to love doing like Asian accents, like the stereotypical Chinese, Japanese
yeah,
accents
yeah.
and stuff. But yeah, I can see why that's problematic and why I won't be incorporating that into my videos. You know what I mean?
Same,
Oh,
same.
I
But
can see it.
also on the other side, there's the other argument. Okay, it's comedy and it should be taken as humor and not in like a stronger sense than that.
I think I agree to an extent. My whole thing is you can incorporate that into your thing as long as it's not the punchline. You know what I mean? As long as
Uh,
it's just like you're adding into it, as long as you're not just solely picking on one race. And it's not like for example, gay jokes, okay? If the punchline is that you're gay, that's not funny to me. Like that's just bad comedy. Like, you know what I mean? But if you want to just incorporate that somehow into your routine or whatever, at least for me, I'm just like, fine, cool. Like if it enhances the story in some sort of way,
Yeah,
or it's important to the punchline, sure. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm
I
making sense.
understand. I understand. I get. मतलब देखो, my view on it is I make fun of everybody. ठीक है. So
Mhm.
no, it's not my hate against a certain group. I'm just trying to like incorporate that into it, and I understood this. मतलब पहले मैं नहीं करता था इतना. I have a friend who's deaf, and he got mad at me because I didn't make deaf people jokes. I was like, why? Why would I make deaf people jokes?
Yeah.
Everybody would get offended. He said, I'm deaf. I feel like I'm not included in the jokes. I don't
Mhm.
relate to it. So I was like, oh, but what if I get cancelled for it? कहता है कह देना. And then he made this joke. कहता है सुनना मत, मैं भी यही करता हूँ. I was like, oh, bro, okay.
I
Then I
love
made a
that. I
deaf
love
person.
that
So
so
I was
much.
like, okay, I'll make it for you, Subir.
And
And
I also think it's different, obviously, with your friends and stuff. You can crack these kind of
huh,
jokes. Like I have a lot of international friends like Joider Cam, and they like we crack stupid racist jokes. They'll call me terrorist and shit. You know what I mean? It's
uh,
funny. I laugh. It's just our sense of humor, like I said.
I know,
But then
same.
but
Uh,
when you're catering to a bigger crowd, you can expect that not everyone is gonna appreciate or be on the same level as you because
exactly.
you are a stranger to them. You know, like if a random person called me terrorist, obviously mujhe to hoega, bro, what the hell? That's so racist and stuff.
Yeah.
So that I can see why using your platform to make those jokes
But
is
isn't
not
that
gonna.
also like the problem? They just see this one figment of you, these like 5 seconds of you, and then they
Mhm.
base your entire personality around that. Like if you made the Desi person joke and they don't know you and they just saw that part and they were like, oh, he's so like, he just makes fun of Desi people and
Mhm.
Desi phobic, or I don't know, xenophobic, hey, or you, or so that
That's
would be
what
wrong.
happened. That's what
Huh.
happened with me. It definitely it ate up into me. I was like, damn, bro, people don't even know me. They think okay, I was
Uh,
born and raised in America, Canada, or something, because I'm making these jokes and shit. So it was definitely a problem, but is I don't know, man. It's just something that I was like, okay, I need to grow from this. I need to show people. I try to incorporate better content into my videos and show them, okay, I'm
yeah,
not just a one-trick pony. Yes, I'll do the accent every now and then, but that's not just who I am. I have a lot more to
exactly.
offer.
I agree. लेकिन फिर वो भी तो होता है कि shouldn't the person like attacking or canceling someone at least do like a little groundwork before they say something that big? मतलब इस तरह but क्योंकि that shapes thousands of people's ideologies for you or anybody.
Bro, I think it's an innate tendency of humans to be reactionary. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
And we're becoming increasingly reactionary, in my opinion, as time passes. Everyone needs to, or there needs to be a status quo. We need to all have this opinion or that opinion and stuff. So for me, I try not to be like I'm not okay with this or I'm okay with this. I try more to be like interesting. Like, I see it from the outside perspective and just like analyze and be like, acha, so that's what it's like. Okay, so this is what they think, or this is why they're like this. Why is it like this? Stuff like that. I don't know.
मेरा तो बहुत मिक्स्ड होता है मुझे रोज किसी अलग चीज का इल्जाम लगता है because I post memes man so they
Mhm.
just think okay if I posted one meme तो यही I make fun of everybody. Fuck's sake, nobody's
Yeah,
safe. Like I make fun of myself the most. So
bro,
I know
I'll
that.
be
Huh.
turn your notifications off, bro. It's the best thing you'll ever do in your life.
मेरी off है.
I do that because pehle to bro the amount of anxiety I still get anxiety because it's
Same.
I'll be like bro I have to check what people are saying every now and then I check and then it just like gets to me I have a panic attack literal panic attacks but most of the times now bro you have to turn your notifications off because haters are literally gonna hate bro that's just what they
Dead
do.
ass. Like I understand that and I do that. But वही होता है कि मैं कहता हूँ यार देख लेता हूँ क्या कह रहे हैं और फिर मैं ट्विटर पे जाता हूँ मैं अपना नाम सर्च करता हूँ.
Oh,
And
oh,
then I'm like yo I didn't do that shit like
yeah, bro.
ah. that's not
I'm sorry.
me. और फिर बहुत मतलब लोग कह रहे होते हैं अच्छा और कोई मुझे सपोर्ट करते हुए ट्वीट लगाएगा उसके नीचे कमेंट्स होंगे why are you supporting I'm like I didn't do that but then if I reply to them they get what they wanted to do like
Exactly. You can engage, bro. Just that's why, like, at least on Twitter, I feel like I just try to be like an outsider. Like I try not to engage with anything that's not humorous anymore, because when I try to speak about stuff, I think it's just better to not speak about stuff that you don't have the full facts on. You know what I mean?
but even if you do have the facts मुझे तो फिर भी बोलते हुए डर लगता है भाई कि मुझे मुझे I know I'm not nobody I know people are going to disagree with me I am 100% sure of that but then I'm also like I don't want to deal with that I am not mentally equipped for that attack you know and if I get attacked by both hands because I make fun of everybody so liberals attack me and then the desis attack me too because I don't take sides तो मुझे दोनों तरफ से पढ़ना होता है और मैं कहता हूँ भाई बस तो and then also this is the best part I get attacked for being too offensive and then the meme community is attacking me for being too normie I'm like, okay
I'm dead, bro. You're literally stuck between a rock and a hard place.
it's amazing भाई मतलब अब तो I'm better at it but शुरू में it bothered me so much because I'm doing it to like make somebody happier or like to make them smile and then if that's how because ये जो hate होती है ये ज्यादा vocal होती है from the people who actually enjoy it and then in your mind you're like maybe that's how everybody feels
Exactly. It's literally, we have to remind ourselves that it's the vocal minority. It's literally not how everyone thinks, bro. Because man, it's human nature, bro. Again, like you see 100 love comments and you see 2 hate comments, and you're gonna just keep thinking about the hate comments. Keep thinking about
that as बहुत होता है भाई बहुत होता है did you disconnect
No, I'm here.
Okay, your screen froze camera off करके on कर लो
Okay.
I thought you just disconnected
How
easy
do
peasy
camera
there's like this
on
button with a camera on it so you click it and then you click it again
Did that work?
it's probably turning on again abhi off ho gaya हाँ it worked okay great
Amazing.
अच्छा so there's this very what do you think is the most asked question about you this is the same for everybody like it's insane कि हर बंदे के लिए यही सवाल आता है
How old am I?
Are you single?
Yes, I'm single. Single and ready for Pringles.
Aren't we all? Quarantine weight gain bhi ho gaya. I think do you work out or do you just have a very nice metabolism?
I have a very fast metabolism, and I used to work out. And then quarantine happened and I stopped working out, and I've lost so much weight, yaar. So much weight. I lost 22 pounds, bro. So I'm literally a stick. This is why I'm always wearing full sleeves and shit now, because I feel so insecure. I'm just like, bro, like, kya ho gaya mujhe? I need to, like, I'm just waiting for the gyms to open up. क्योंकि home
Same
workouts
यार मेरे से भी नहीं और ऊपर से मैं isolation में था because I caught COVID so that's when I gained the most weight and I got COVID in the best way I didn't leave home I was responsible Father's Day I ordered a cake for my dad and the box had fucking corona
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, bro. Was it really bad?
No, it was mild actually. कभी कभी सांस नहीं आता था लेकिन बाकी ठीक था.
Acha.
So yeah.
How long did it last?
2 weeks. It ended like 1.5 weekend. Like the symptoms went away, but I waited like a bit more over that. That's also the time I had to deal with my emotions and yeah. So अकेले कमरे में बुखार हुआ था एकदम से सांस नहीं आता था really bad fatigue, really bad pain. तो इस तरह का सीन था.
Interesting.
So this girl is like, what's it like being? And then there's a lot of ellipses, and you know she's about to say brown.
What's it like being brown?
Yeah.
Is she?
I don't know
I
what
don't know how to answer that.
I think
What's
she's
it like?
brown too. Her name's like Desi as well, so I don't know what she's going at.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, bro. We exist. We're just like everyone else.
Was it? Did you experience anything like when you went to Canada? Was there a lot of things you had to get used to, or like stuff?
Everything. Everything. Everything was new to me. Everything
Like
was like,
what?
well, I was like sort of used to it because like I had lived here obviously bachpan mein and then like aate rehte the to visit family vacations ke liye jo bhi. But I think the weirdest thing for me was my university town. Um, it's a really small town, and it's all white people, and it's like the hillbilly kind of ठीक है लोग थोड़े
Huh.
उस तरह. So all of a sudden, like I don't know, bro. I dealt with like racism and shit. I was just like, bro, this shit still exists. That was crazy to me, bro. But there was a lot of culture shocks, man. Coming to Canada, there was just like everything was a culture shock. Walking home at night was a culture shock. You know what I mean? Like, just the independence was a culture shock. The school life, the party life, everything, culture shock, everything, bro. Like, you have to clean up after yourself. You have to do your own laundry. You have to do this. You have to do that. It's you. It's literally just you. It was a very it was tough in the beginning, but it was a great growing experience.
I think that's the best part about going abroad for university or anything. You have to do certain. That's why I wanted to do it, but I changed my mind because a lot of things happen. लेकिन my concept was not because of the पढ़ाई, but because I'll be alone there. और अभी हम इतने pampered हैं ये पाकिस्तानी environment में कि
Yeah.
we don't realize our moms do everything for us, our dads do everything
Uh,
for us.
yeah.
Like we don't commute. कोई बंदा local इतनी कम commute होती है, especially middle upper class. You're usually someone driving you, and like when bahar it's used literally you go by the train or you get
Hmm.
an Uber or something. अब इधर Uber आया है थोड़ा सा, लेकिन इधर
Bro,
if somebody says
लेकिन
they're
ये
going on
Uber
the
वाला
bus,
काम, bro, in my first 4 years in university, I think I Ubered maybe 5 times
it's
because
expensive.
yeah, bro, I was on such a frugal budget, man. Like I can't even explain. So we were just always bus, walk. We didn't have a
Yeah,
train, so it was bus or walk, bro. Obviously, when you go to Toronto, then you have the train. So the train le lete ho, but oh my God, bro, it's funny because I have a couple of friends from Pakistan who came to Western as well, and they would Uber everywhere. They literally didn't use the bus till like third year. And I remember my friend, or like fourth year or something, and he came up to me and he was like, bro, यार ये बस का बहुत सीन है यार. बस हर जगह ले जाती है. I was like, no shit, bro. And he's like, बहुत सही है यार, खाली $2.5 लगते हैं. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's why I take it all the time, man.
they don't get it. और इसलिए मुझे था कि going abroad is the best thing you could do for yourself because you're independent then. Amma's
Mhm.
not going to wash your clothes or clean your
Yeah,
dishes or your laundry, and that's
yeah,
something I think you should know for
absolutely,
yourself.
absolutely.
But people make it a gender thing, but it's a survival thing. Like you need to know how to make yourself food, यार. इसमें क्या
Yeah,
ego है?
yeah, it's
मतलब,
no you joke,
so
bro. A lot of my like those random uncles who come to your house and stuff. तो जब मैं पाकिस्तान वापस जाता था, they make small talk and they'd be like, हाँ बेटा, what do you do for food? And I'd be like, Uncle, I cook it myself. And they'd all burst out laughing. They'd be like, you cook your own food? I'm just like, yeah, bro, what the hell? Like, bro, you're a grown ass man, baby. If you are not cooking your own food, like, you know what I mean?
that
At least
yeah, yeah.
they were like, then they'd be like, कोई लड़की ढूंढ लो या कोई auntie ढूंढ लो. And I'm just like, if I can cook my own food, why would I not just do that? The mindset is just crazy to me.
Same. And then they just make like a joke about their wife, and they think they've like achieved humor. They're like,
Yeah,
oh, बेगम
uh,
देखो ये अपना खाना खुद बनाता है. It's like,
yeah,
bro,
bro. The wife jokes are very, very
it's
concerning
fucked
to
up.
me. Yeah.
Same. It's so deep rooted that yeah, there's always that uncle in when in the family get together who's just constantly spewing shit, and you're just trying to not burst out because your mom will hit you if you do anything.
Yes,
So,
bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to expose myself or anyone, but bro, there's a lot of people where I'm just like, oh my God, bro, please stop talking
like
about like
control.
Zell, whatever,
Yeah.
please.
And then they think they're like, it's like वही लोग जो हर चीज पे उन्हें लगता है वो बात कर सकते हैं और उनको
हाँ.
कोई नहीं रोकेगा और वो कर रहे होते हैं. They'll be giving me life advice and shit like they don't know about. And I'll be like, इसमें भी scope है uncle, उसमें भी scope है. If you have everything together, why are you driving a Mehran, homie? Okay, so shut up.
Bro, I've mastered the art of in one ear and out the other. The way I zone, bro, I'm a king at zoning out, bro. I zone out. मुझे lecture दे रहा है,
हाँ बिल्कुल.
No, bro, I'm thinking about pakode. I'm thinking about jalebi. Like I don't know what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about whatever you're talking about, man.
Deadass. यार मैं अगर सुनता हूँ मुझे गुस्सा चढ़ने लग जाता है कि आप सोच के बोल रहे हैं या जान के आप इस तरह बोल रहे हैं.
Yeah.
Oof. अच्छा, this question is one I wanted to ask as well. Do people
Hello.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then I went and checked, and my sister had unplugged the Wi-Fi to charge her phone.
Oh my God.
Pissed me off, bro. मतलब ये तो बदतमीजी है ना. अच्छा,
How many siblings do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I'll tell you after this. How many do you have?
I have 3 sisters.
Are you the oldest?
Yeah.
अच्छा, so one thing sisters say याद है that bothers me is Jahe's culture as well. If you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
अच्छा, so there's this auntie and she's just making all of these jokes and it's pissing me off constantly. And this time I did speak up. मतलब मैं कितनी देर तक बंदा कंट्रोल करे और कह रही है यूं ही, मतलब मुझे लगी हुई आपकी शादी को बोल रही हो. मैंने कहा ठीक है करते रहो. और फिर एंड पे कहती है कि लड़की जहेज तो लाएगी ना, कितना लाएगी, और यूं करके. मैंने कहा आंटी आप अपनी बेटी को कितना देने के लिए तैयार है, मतलब इस तरह करके. इट वाजंट लाइक आई एम मैरी योर
Yeah.
डॉटर और शिट, बट इट वाज लाइक you have daughters, you know, homie, and are you willing to do that shit for them? कितना लाएगी अब. It's like why?
No, I literally I can't wrap my head around the culture behind that, the reason behind that. Like, ek to, bro, you're giving away the most important thing in your house already.
Exactly, that's my point. Because, bhai, it's very, very, very big thing to trust someone with that, and then you're like, "हम शादी नहीं करेंगे अगर आप बड़ी गाड़ी नहीं दे रहे."
Yeah, that's the dumbest. I'll never understand. Like, obviously, I get it from the husband side. Like, you want to give the bride's side something. That's obviously something. But from the daughter side, I can't wrap my head around it.
Okay, so
I don't
I
know.
get it from the daughter's side a little bit कि वो अपनी बेटी को गिफ्ट दे रहे हैं, मुझे आ रही है, ठीक है.
No, yeah,
लेकिन
that's what I meant.
okay, because you said husband side. अच्छा,
As in,
तो
like, as in, no, there's Jahez, and then yeah, Jahez is basically when you give when the bride side gives the groom side like a gift,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's what
a
I
lot of
don't.
gifts.
Yeah, or like like whatever money, car, whatever.
हाँ वही. तो
But then there's
मतलब
like I
हाँ.
forget I forget the name, but there's something else where it's like the husband side is giving the bride side stuff,
I'm not
which is
sure.
like
I
her
know
right.
about meher. I know
Yeah,
about meher, which is
yeah,
like when if you divorce, then you'll get ये चीजें.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
get that. I
Mm,
don't. Okay, so I get Jahez from parents, लड़की के parents की side कि you want to give your daughter a gift or
mhm.
something because she's getting married. But
Yeah,
how do you fucking demand Jahez as the
yeah.
लड़का?
No, that's weird to me. That's really off. By the way, I can't see you.
You can't.
No.
Damn. मैं तब को अपने आप को अब मैं आ रहा
Yes, there we go.
हूँ. Okay, great. Also, love your hair. How long does it take to make that?
Thanks, bro. It's really short. I literally just go like this.
It looks like you have gel on though.
Bro, I've had the same hairstyle for like 10 years now. तो अब आदत हो गई है. अब वो नीचे ही
Great
नहीं
stuff.
आते. Like, you know what I mean? It's just it's like it's easier for it to be in this position now.
Love it. My hair experience, I just love shaving my head. Like, जब भी मुझे लगे कि मुझे लोग नहीं देखेंगे महीने के लिए, मैं कर देता हूँ. मैं कहता हूँ ठीक है, अब मैं enjoy करूंगा जिंदगी.
Smart, bro.
It's amazing.
Bro, I'm
It's
scared. I
Hmm.
really want to do it, but मुझे लगता है कि मैं अगर गंज कर लूँ ना तो वापस नहीं आएंगे
वापस नहीं
बाल.
आएंगे. ये मुझे इतनी फटती है हर दफा. मैं कहता हूँ वापस नहीं आने. वापस नहीं आने. यार इतना डर लगता है ऊपर से. When I shaved it for the first time, it was because I was scared कि गिर जाएंगे. And someone
अच्छा.
told me कि जितने छोटे होंगे उतना कम चांस है कि हेयर फॉल होगी. मैं कहा ठीक है, फिजिक्स लग रही है. मैंने कर दिया. और
It's all genetics, bro. It's all. Is your nana bald?
no,
Acha, then you're good, bro.
my nana is not, but my dada was. So
Then yeah,
that's
I've heard for some reason I've heard that it's inherited from your nanas. But yeah, if there's bald people in your family, chances are you're gonna be bald. And everyone in my family's bald. Everyone.
oh my god.
मेरा तो
साइडों से
शुरू
जा रहे हैं, नजर आ रहा है.
पता नहीं,
That was
freaking
such a bad
massive.
joke. I'm sorry. मेरा हेयरलाइन बड़ी अजीब है. मतलब ये करके कुछ हो रहा है, मुझे नहीं पता क्या हो रहा है. I feel
But
like one of those.
it looks like a healthy head of hair.
अभी तो छोटे हैं भाई. मतलब it's okay. I'm still scared because there's बहुत ज्यादा हेयर फॉल होती है, तो that so लगता है. Um,
Mm.
लेकिन हाँ, I just feel like my hairline is that generic hairline you draw on cartoons, like the बीच में वो वाली. मैं तो यही बोलूँगा. हाँ, like the arc, the Mandark. Mandark. दीदी. अच्छा. Yeah, I love that show. Acha. What were we talking about? Before it ended, do people ask you to make the face in public?
Never, never. I didn't even know what you were referring to. I just got it. Yeah, no.
Because this was also a question in the questions, or मैंने भी सोचा था कि people would randomly go do the, I don't know what you call it. It's the face. Okay.
Yeah, no,
So yeah.
luckily no one has. I don't think I would do it if someone asked me to.
Do people make a generic joke every time they meet you? Like जो हर बंदा करता है मजाक मिलके.
Yeah, my name.
Answer वाला.
Uh,
Shit, I'm a part of the. I'm not special. How dare you? Um, yeah. Do you have anything you want to talk about? I'm like thinking.
what can we talk about? What's
Anything.
like
I did a
we
podcast on potty. I talked about potty for an hour. I can talk about anything. I discussed the concept of in the future, I think we're going to evolve to not pee or poop. It's just going to be plasma to save
is
time.
just gonna like go.
या एक
Scene.
ही दफा निकलेगा सब. मुझे लग रहा है.
Yeah, but you know what? I love my bathroom time. It's the only time I get alone. It's so peaceful. अभी कभार मैं पता है क्या करता हूँ? Instead of my phone, मैं किताब ले जाता हूँ bathroom में. And I'm just like I'm on the toilet and I'm just reading a book. It's amazing.
I do that a lot, especially if I have exams. The best
Mm.
place for me to study is the bathroom.
Yeah,
वरना
yeah.
बाहर I'm distracted. I'm like वो phone
यार
बज रहा है, ये
वैसे
हो रहा.
तुम भी bro culturally लाहौर में the bathroom is a sacred place. The bathroom is a place of hanging out. A lot more happens in the bathroom than just showering and using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bathroom is like a bro.
एक
Every
जगह होती है देसी हाउस होल्ड में जिधर आपको प्राइवेसी मिलती है, बाथरूम में. ठीक है.
जो
And I had corona, bro. I was isolating. I had to close the doors and shit. And my parents would come in like normally. I'd be like,
oh my
bro, you're gonna get corona. And you know what they do with the manipulation. अगर हम अपने बेटे को नहीं मिल सकेंगे तो ऐसी जिंदगी का क्या फायदा? And I'm like, bro,
bro.
take care of yourself. Please.
Bro, they're so extra. I remember my parents still do this, bro. So I used to have a very strict curfew, like relatively speaking to my guy friends. You know, like the thing is like girls aren't allowed to stay out and then guys can stay out as late as they want. But for
Hmm.
me, my curfew used to be like 10 p.m., which is really early
मेरा
for
भी.
guys, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I got
so
made fun of for going home early, like half of my life.
yeah, bro, I used to get fun of all the time, all the time. So now my parents don't say, "Okay, you can't stay out this late." Well, they do, but they'll do it in a way they'll be like, "जब जब तक तुम नहीं आते, हमें नींद नहीं आती."
मैं पूरी रात सोचते रहती हूँ कि ठीक होगा
कुछ नहीं
कि नहीं, and
वो
I'm like,
आंखें बंद
अच्छा.
करें नींद आ जाएगी.
मेरे खानदान में मेरी बहनों का ज्यादा इजी सीन है मेरे से.
Really?
Like because they fight for shit and I'm
Mm,
just very idle. I'm like, okay, if you're saying it, I'll do it, and I'm like
same.
that. But I don't like the fuss about it, and they're like fighting. I need to sleep over and shit. So they're out longer than I am. I have to be home by 10, 11. वो easy scene है उनका भाई.
Female
They fight
power,
for
man.
that shit.
I
Bro,
respect it.
they fight over everything.
I
Even if
respect
I
it.
don't do anything, they're like, do you see him? He gets everything. I'm like, bitch, what? I don't get shit.
Hilarious. No, I've never done a sleepover in Pakistan.
I did it once and my mom thought I got killed. So
Oh yeah, yeah, I did it once too. My dad picked me up at 6:30 a.m.
same. इतनी जल्दी मुझे नींद नहीं आ रही थी. They're like so extra with it. Like, okay. But there's this one friend they used to let me sleep over with, and only because they knew his parents really, really well, and they'd tell them, "Okay, nazo rakhna," or yes, they hear these stories like they see parents about all these things, and they think, "Okay, har dafa wohi hoga."
Mm,
Apparently, like they heard a lot of stories about friends killing friends, and so they're
yeah.
scared of that a lot. Okay, बच के रहना, कहीं बाहर ना जाना. अगर वो के abandoned जगह पे जाते हैं तो नहीं जाना. And I'm like, okay, relax. We're
Bro,
just gonna
the
play FIFA.
things my mom's favorite thing to do सुबह सुबह उठ के जो है ना अखबार में read the worst stories Pakistan has to offer and then just let the paranoia flow through her, bro. She'll be like, don't do this
No.
and don't do that, and oh my God, and oh my this. And it's like, I'm just like, Mom, you did a good job in raising me. I'm responsible. I don't do any drugs or anything. Like, you know, like trust me, I'll be fine. I'm not gonna do anything stupid.
I haven't. I just feel like it's stupid, but like I get if people want to try it, and it's their mercy.
There's like a curiosity thing. I've never drank alcohol or anything, like you know what I mean. But obviously,
Uh-huh.
I don't judge. I don't judge if you want
Same,
to do
same,
whatever. Like, my most of my friends drink. Most of my friends will do whatever. So
same. But
do what you gotta
होता
do,
है,
bro.
like most of my friends smoke and all that shit, and they try to peer pressure me. कि मतलब, I hate
Hmm.
that line when they go, क्या फटती है, मर दो ना एक तो लगा. And I'm like, bro, my
I love,
masculinity is
bro.
not
I love that I
rooted in
don't have an
Snapchat
ego.
stories. Fucking hell.
I love that I don't have an ego. Like when they try to do this with me, they expect me to be like, "अरे मुझे दे मैं दिखाता हूँ." I'm just like,
Same.
"Yeah, okay, fine, bro. I'm a pussy. Cool. I don't care."
मैं भी यही करता हूँ. I don't have an ego either, so I just go, हाँ ठीक है.
Exactly.
And then
Whatever,
they're
bro.
like very confused because that's how they got into it. Okay, मैं मर्द हूँ, मैं पीऊंगा, मैं Snapchat story लगाऊंगा Honda के उस पे 5
Yeah.
रुपए ठीक है.
The
Like
Honda.
it doesn't affect me. Like sure, go for it. I don't care, man. और मेरा ये होता है, I always do this thing where I tell them what I feel like once. उसके बाद उनकी मर्जी है भाई. Why do I have to force my opinion on anybody? It's their life.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like for me, it's like at this age, I know, like you know, so I don't say anything. Whatever, bro. Do what you want to do. Like Joby.
Yeah.
Life short, I guess. I don't know.
यार मेरा भी यही सीन है कि this is how I've been always. This is why Saltafa has the you do you thing in it. कि आप जो करना चाहते हो आप करो.
Yeah.
आपकी जिंदगी है. I'm not going to be a desi auntie and try to police you because that's not my
Yeah.
job. And then when
Exactly.
people bring religion into it, it's for me it's like उनका और अल्लाह का मामला है. ठीक है. Um,
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
let them do what they're doing because they've trust me, they've been told it's wrong. They've been told everything you're going to tell them, and ab unki decision hai to make that decision, you know. So
Absolutely.
that's just what I feel like. Can't wait for the see mob to attack me after this. So
Bro, it's okay. It's yeah, not everyone's gonna agree with this, but yeah, 100% I agree, bro. It's between whatever you do is between you and God. Like if it's only affecting yourself.
yeah, मेरा यही है कि if your actions aren't affecting me or my life in any way, then I should not have an opinion on it. Like I haven't been through what you have. I don't know what you're going through, why you do what you do. If it's not affecting me, then I shouldn't have an opinion on it. If you ask me, I will tell you what I feel like about it, but that's it. I can't force it on you.
Oh shit, my bad, my bad. One sec. I'm just gonna put you on mute one sec. I'm getting a call from my chachi.
Yeah, no problem. Auntie, ये drugs का रहा है. They removed the speakers. Look at him, so majestic, so masculine in his environment, talking to his chachi. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hello, I'm just on Twitter. इतना गंदा है मेरा attention span भाई. अच्छा मैं वापस आ.
Wait, what were we talking about?
I don't even remember, buddy. भूल गया मैं. You do you, I guess. I don't remember.
Yeah, you do. Sorry,
I do solo.
Anywhere. Oh, I'm gonna leave for a little bit. Do you want anything or something? I was like, no.
Drugs. Acha, how old are you? You said at this age, like you're an uncle now.
Yeah, I'm 24, man. I feel like an uncle.
Astaghfirullah.
Yeah.
You're like 4 saal bada.
Actually, no, I have some questions to ask you, bro.
Go for it.
So basically, like I said before, like I'm totally out of like whatever like influencer celebrity culture. Like I've never followed anyone. So I started following meme pages. Obviously, तुम्हारा नाम सुना हुआ था, so I'm following you and stuff. And when I told my friends that I was gonna be on a podcast with you, a lot of them have been following you for a long time. Or matlab they knew I don't know if like this is like public knowledge or stuff. Matlab you did like Atletico Madrid tryouts or something.
Yeah. Okay, this is kind of.
That's nuts. Tell me about
that. It's insane. I basically my entire life wanted to be a professional footballer, and that's what my life was based around. It was like the centerpiece. कि मतलब मैं उठ रहा हूँ 4 बजे, फजर पड़ी है, और फजर के लिए भी इसलिए उठा हूँ क्योंकि मुझे पता है मैंने इसके बाद ट्रेनिंग करनी है, ठीक है. So that's how it was, and I'd eat according to that. I'd run. I'd choose subjects according to that. Choose universities according to their teams. So that's how it was, and it was a very long process because I wasn't very good, frankly. But then slowly you see that. और फिर पाकिस्तान में ना एथलेटिको मैड्रिड का कैंप लगा था in 2018-19. So उसमें I took part, and they told me that they thought I was good enough to like go to Spain and be a part of the youth program and all of that. So that was an insane thing for me. But then I also उसी time पे Pakistan U19 was going, and they were like, we want you to come with us, and it was like everything was finally coming together after 8 saal of work now. So it was insane और बहुत cool था. And then I tore my ACL just before all of that, so I couldn't do any of that. But what an experience. What it taught me, I guess, was we plan things so इतना we're certain होगा. Or another thing I learned was that life is not fair, buddy, like at all. So ये था, and Atletico was insane, yaar. Like the coach who coached me is now Pakistan team ka technical director.
No way.
Yeah, Danny, he's pretty cool. So
wait, how old are you?
I'm 20 now.
Acha.
So At that time I was about 17, 18, I think. तो उस
Hmm.
वक्त था थोड़ा scene.
Yeah,
And
तो
I
why not
tried to,
still?
yep.
Why not still?
I tried for a year, man. I just couldn't come back from the injury. It kept
Oh,
happening again and again.
oh
So
yeah, that sucks. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
no, it's all good. I've bettered myself, I guess. Learned from it. It was
Hmm.
very tough. I would say it wasn't, because you have that one vision in mind and you can't do
Yeah.
anything, and then you're just lost. That's why I didn't go to university abroad as well. मैंने कहा
Hmm.
अकेला हूँगा तो फिर मैंने तो drugs नहीं लगना है भाई. तो that was literally like I thought I wouldn't be able to survive akele. I'd go off on the wrong path or something.
Fair enough, man. You know yourself better than anyone else. And it's good for
Yeah.
you to take precautions beforehand than to get stuck in all of that and then like
Yeah.
not being able to get out.
Matlab, it's okay. Now I'm at peace with it, but I just feel like I try to model my life like I'm thankful I went through that experience rather than why didn't it end up like I
Yeah,
wanted it to end up. So yeah.
absolutely. That's very positive. I'm trying to be the same, bro. I went through some dark shit, but it turned us into the people we are today,
Yeah,
and
I'm
hopefully
wearing
there's
a
better days.
Pakistan mask, talking to a dude in Canada. Wouldn't be happening. That I wouldn't be here like right now if it didn't
बैठ
happen.
के उसके साथ like freaking I don't even know who plays for या ग्रीजमान तो चला गया और कोई नाम नहीं कॉस्टा और मोराटा के
Wow.
बीच बैठ के गपशप कर रहे होते but instead you hear
Uh,
talking
I
bro.
doubt I'd make it that far, but I would have been amazing.
Uh,
It was a really
wait,
cool
who do you
thing.
support?
I support
United
Barca,
ना बोल
so
अच्छा
Barca also United. I like United, so
बारसा बारसा बोल दिया भाई खुश हो गया
but I like Barca mainly. लेकिन I like United as well in the Premier League. लेकिन main Barca ही है भाई. कल मेसी का गोल देखा, वो मजा आ
bro
गया.
कमाल bro
Yeah,
कमाल
you know when that match started, I knew he was going to score. पहले शुरू में तो फट रही थी क्योंकि गलतियां बहुत कर रहे थे, लेकिन when Messi got the ball for the first time and then he dribbled two people, and I was like, oh, आज इसका दिन है. Easy.
bro अच्छा do you think the chest should have been disallowed? I don't think it should have.
I don't think it should have, but I think the Pella goal should have been disallowed, Langley wala, because he pushed him.
हाँ
मुझे
फाउल था foul था।
वो मुझे था कि वो फाउल है, दूसरे वाला वो उल्टा, लेकिन इक्वल हो गया ना, चलो.
हाँ इक्वल हो गया I just yeah bro उसके दिन कम रह गए हैं तो I get so
बहुत दुख
happy
होता
when I
है.
see him do the stuff he's doing now because I'm just like bro the time is near bro.
Yeah, and I don't think he'll like push past after it gets very tough for him, because he said it. He's
Yeah,
like, when I'm not having fun, I'll stop. So it scares me.
yeah.
Okay, he could retire next year, and I wouldn't know.
Bro, in
So
my very honest opinion, I think he should have left the club 2 years ago.
I think they should have taken him out 2 years ago and kept Neymar. Uh, People
Uh,
will hate me for this, but I think that was better for the club and him,
yeah, I 100% agree. I 100% agree. I think that would have been the smartest thing to do.
because it's gone to shit now. ठीक है? He has an insane amount of burden on his shoulders,
Mhm.
and Neymar was poised to like take that up, and he could go to a team that frankly would have catered to him better than Barcelona.
Yeah. Yeah, bro,
But
because you can score 45 goals in 40 games, but if it's in like, the French league, it's not gonna
uh,
matter. But we know he's good enough to be doing this in La Liga as well, though.
yeah.
I know this is the part of the interview now, just sub ladkiyan hoengi na.
वही. क्या कह रहे हैं? ये कौन
Yeah.
से वाला है जिसकी abs है कि नहीं? I know that's very sexist, but
The
that's all of
guy
my friends.
made it this far, and the girls, this is where they stop, bro.
I think the guys stopped when we started talking about deep shit. They're like, nah, bro, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah, bro. इसका क्या scene है?
यार इन चीजों के बारे में कौन सोचता है?
Mad
क्या
funny.
मतलब cancel culture?
Cancel यार मैं orders cancel करता हूँ मैं लोगों को नहीं
Exactly. ये मेरी जोक है. ओए अच्छा. अच्छा, ये भी मुझे इतना गुस्सा चढ़ता है जब आप कोई जोक बनाओ और बंदा कहता है ये तो मैंने बनाई थी 5 साल पहले. आई डिडंट नो यू मेड इट. आई एम नॉट.
Bro, this happens to me. I made a joke on Twitter about like अच्छा जूल नहीं होता तो वो they flick the thing तो I wrote like अच्छा
Yeah.
people are flicking the jewel pods like it's heroin तो किसी ने नीचे कॉपी पेस्ट ट्वीट किया जिसने किसी और ने लिखा था like 4 years ago and it had like 20
Yeah.
likes, like a random
That's
account.
my problem. मतलब भाई जो ट्वीट्स आप शेयर कर रहे हो वो 8 साल पुरानी है, उन पे 3 लाइक है, मुझे कैसे मिलेंगी?
हाँ bro, मैंने उनको ढूंढ के अगर if I wanted to copy a tweet I would have copied a viral one, bro.
Yeah. मतलब how do you think I found it in the first place is my thought process. Like एक तो वो बंदा मेरी मुल्क का भी नहीं है जिसने वो जोक बनाई है, ठीक है, और उसके 10 लाइक है, मैं कैसे ढूंढूंगा भाई?
Bro.
Like
Me, it's just
yeah,
like I think people don't realize how we all more or less think the same. If we're like, you know,
yeah.
whatever in the same vicinity, we're gonna be thinking the same stuff, taking in the same information. We're probably gonna come up with the same jokes more or less. So yeah.
Yeah. I agree. यार मैं इतनी जोक्स देखता हूँ जो मैंने बना ली हुई हैं और मैंने लगा दी हुई हैं, और लोग सेम वर्डिंग या हल्का सा चेंज करके लगा देते हैं. I'm not fucking posting screenshots from 2 years ago and going, oh, you copied me, because I know it, you didn't. And if
Yeah,
people do that shit, they're definitely looking for clout. That's what I've learned.
100%.
शुरू में मैं जवाब देता था, मैं कहता था नहीं मैंने नहीं किया यार, मेरा थॉट प्रोसेस ये था and I edited it and I made it. Now I'm like, suck a dick, man. I know why you're doing it and I know in my heart I didn't do anything wrong. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I get blamed for this a lot because I have a fucking meme page. So people are like, ये तो आपने उधर से उठाई है, ये तो आप, they don't understand उसने भी कहीं से उठाई हुई है.
Yeah, bro, everything is what's the saying? No idea is original. There's nothing new under the sun.
I have not heard that. That's pretty
It's
cool.
अच्छा नहीं, so wait, what music do you listen to?
Your bro, Ansar है कोई बंदा उसका सुनना. Yeah, my music taste is very, it's not, you can't categorize it because it changes so much.
ये सब
Like
पता
I
है.
go from rap to British rap to Ed Sheeran to John Legend, फिर एकदम से Little Dicky आ जाता है बीच में कहीं से, और मतलब it's very all over the place. What about
Wait,
you? You look
so
like a Drake guy.
Drake is my guilty pleasure for sure. But bro, for me, I grew up on old school hip hop though, like Nas, Andre 3000, Big L, Tupac, Biggie, obviously.
Yeah.
Stuff like the KRS-One even a little bit. But I'm a little bit more or less the same as well. Like I listen to a lot of different, like I listen to a lot of jazz. I listen to old school soul, like Erykah Badu, Earth, Wind and Fire, Temptations, Fleetwood Mac bhi aa jata, Tame Impala bhi aa jata. Like if it's good, it's good. But the main one for sure is rap, man. For sure.
Damn. I've recently gotten into rap. It's so weird because I always thought पता नहीं क्या बकवास है, तेज बोल रहे हैं और ये music है. And I've always been a very lyrical person. I don't care about the beat or anything. क्योंकि मैं जब गाना 2-3 दफा सुनता हूँ तो then I'm just focusing on the words and coming up with my own like meaning for them that fits my life. And I think, oh yes, deep. लेकिन now I listen to rap and I'm understanding every word. जाहिर सी बात है शुरू में नहीं समझ सकता.
Bro, rap is all about poetry, bro. I think the beauty of rap for me is, in my opinion, anyone can rap because you don't need to sing to rap, you know what I mean? Rapping, like you said,
Yeah,
is just speaking. It's speaking with a beat. That's all you're doing,
yeah.
Tika.
I loved your
You're
SpongeBob rap, by the way. Did you write that खुद ही पूरा?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Damn insane bars, bro. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Thanks, bro. Thank you.
Nah, it was really cool. I love that.
Appreciate it.
Talented. How'd that response for that go?
It was decent. I think it was a good response. It was just a joke. I think I'm realizing now a lot of people don't realize I'm writing my music. Everything I put out, I'm right. I think उस level का हो गया हूँ कि people are like, अच्छा नहीं तुमने लिखा है? And I'm like, yeah, bro. Why would I be putting someone else's song? Like, it's obviously me. So I feel like that went over a lot of people's head because a lot of people had this question. They were like, wait, you wrote that? I'm like, yes, bro, I wrote that. That's why I am
Fully
there
cool.
with the mic and the headphones doing the rapping.
I understand that. क्योंकि यार देखो, when for me it's like on my YouTube channel I won't be putting up stuff I haven't made myself
Yeah.
because what's the point?
Yeah.
And I try to have as many memes as I can make myself because असल में honestly बताऊं तो people have seen every other meme कहीं ना कहीं, लेकिन जब वो
Mm-hmm.
आपका अपना देखते हैं तो that's when they're interested in the page, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't, that's when they care a bit more now, because then it's a very unique aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
And people think I don't make anything myself. इतना गुस्सा चढ़ता है भाई.
Oh my God.
I make like 70 memes myself a week आराम से, and that
That's
is a
amazing.
lot.
How much do you post a week?
It used to be way higher. अब थोड़ा mentally fucked हुआ हूँ.
Mm.
Burnout भी हो रहा है. I haven't taken a break in 4 years, 3 years, man. It used to be 200 posts a week or 300 posts a week.
Wow.
Now it's
Wow.
about 150. It's half.
That's still
So yeah,
amazing, bro. I'm lucky to get out a video a week.
I think a video a week is pretty cool. I have 2 videos a week. एक podcast होता है, एक normal होती है.
Nice, man. Bro,
But
but also I think
हाँ,
I haven't, a lot of people don't know this, but I haven't actually made a new video in a very long time because same, bro, like the
yeah.
COVID quarantine
Exactly.
mentally,
Whatever I'm
like,
posting right now, I filmed 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
yeah,
I'm just editing now. It's very tough to explain, but it's been so tiring for some reason.
yeah,
I sit down and I try, and then it just doesn't feel okay to do it.
100%.
Insane. बर्नआउट हो गया है, क्या हो गया पता नहीं, लेकिन शुक्र है मैं एक जमाने में रोज की 3-4 वीडियोस बना रहा था और लगा नहीं रहा था. So I'm just
Mm,
using those. Hopefully
smart.
we can recover. Allah khair.
We will, bro. Inshallah, inshallah.
Allah khair. Okay, so this girl is asking what made you do comedy online.
Yeah, I started as a joke, man. I literally, I, I think the beauty of TikTok was किसी को पता नहीं था. So one of my friends showed me a video his friend made, and I was like, "Oh, bro, this is funny. Like, this is more than, at that time, no one liked TikTok before, you know."
Hmm.
So I was like, "अच्छा नहीं, bro, इसका तो scene है." तो downloaded TikTok. I think only like 10 people knew I was making TikToks because it was literally just me being stupid for myself
Yes.
and my friends. That was it. And then, bro, a couple of my videos went viral, and it was like, holy shit. And in the beginning, I was actually very nervous. I like made my video private. I like closed my account. I made my account private, and then my friends knocked some sense into me. They were like, "Kya kar rahe ho? Bro, just embrace it. Like this is so cool and stuff." And I was like, I guess this is what I do now. So here we are. But honestly, I'm just having fun.
Amazing.
Like, I think there's these days, it's well, not these days. Before, like, there was a point where I was just like, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? But it's coming back to the thing where it's like, bro, I'm at that point now where I'm just gonna have fun. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
I think that's how it should be. Yeah, I'm always about what's the next thing. I don't know why. This doesn't even pay me. So I'm
Yeah,
probably going to have to change that pretty soon, because now I'm going to go into my 20s and you know, पापा
yeah,
कब
bro,
तक
hundred
करेंगे.
percent.
So that's a very big thing I need to do, because I'm very like, I shouldn't be making this about money. It's about making people happy. So if I do make money, I donate it. And now
That's
I'm like
amazing.
slowly trying to switch into being less, you know, ले लो सारा ले लो.
Philanthropic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because मैं जब छोटा था तो I only had this one goal of, if I'm rich, I will help people. And
Yeah.
whenever I'm not doing that, I feel like I'm letting myself down, you know? Because
Mhm.
that was the one goal I told myself, because I'd see beggars and, you know, it just felt very bad to not be able to do anything.
Absolutely.
So, and now but now I think it's become too much, to the
Mhm.
point where I wouldn't be able to sustain this page and all of this without some other motivation as well, because
Yeah.
you need to survive, you know?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. No, definitely, bro. And like, who knows? Maybe if you invest enough in yourself and it grows, there will be a point where you'll be able to give substantially to the needy while providing for yourself as well, though, you know?
Inshallah.
Man,
Hopefully.
for me, like, there's literally like, I've made no close to no money, okay? But for some reason, people think but the money is coming in,
Calling.
bro. You know
लोगों
this a
को
lot
पता
too.
नहीं क्या लगता है भाई.
They
एक तो
think कि बस
YouTube.
पैसे आ रहे हैं, bro.
YouTube does not pay in Pakistan or on when Pakistani people are watching it because advertisers do not care about Pakistan people
Yeah.
watching it.
I haven't even turned on
Abroad. Hmm.
monetization for YouTube. I don't know how to or
Allah.
anything. And it's not like I'm making
Uh,
money from Instagram.
Instagram pay, there's promos and stuff that you can
Yeah.
make money off, but I usually turn them down because I'm like, "Bhai, ye kya hai? Acha, this dude, matlab, it's so tough to do them when you know it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
This dude is like, I'm giving away iPhones, so I'm gonna pay you like 20K for you to put this post up, and people just need to follow me, and I will give away iPhone. I was like, bitch, you ain't. Send me
Yeah.
picture right now. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm paying you money. I was like, yeah, but are you actually giving it away?
Mm.
And most influencers would not ask that, which pisses me
Yeah,
off.
man. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of, bro, there's a lot of people with like a lot of ego. Like,
Uh,
yeah, I get like quite a few, obviously, requests, as I'm sure you do too. तो फिर कभी कभार एक random person का आ जाएगा where it's like they have like 100 followers or something, and they're like, why aren't you replying to my text? I told you I wanted to
yeah,
come. And I'm just like, bro, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I have, like, I'm there's other inquiries and stuff, though. I don't know.
yeah, I know that happens so much because I am very interactive with my like followers and all of that, and I love them. I do, but it is impossible to reply to all of you, especially when half of you are saying the same things.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
even मतलब आधे तो होते हैं follow back or shout me out.
Mhm.
What do I reply to that, man? I can't. Like,
Yeah. Bro, for me, I think there was this point. So, I had the series, the Reading My DM series.
haha.
So at that point, not after like part two or part three, I started getting a lot of DMs. Include this in your video. That's it. And I
uh,
got like 2 or 300 messages like that, where all it said was include this in your video, include me in your video. Hey, is this gonna make the video? And I literally stopped doing the series because I stopped getting like actual funny, genuine, organic messages, and I was just like, bro, like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? Like,
yeah,
what, do something, kuch keh do.
I get that. Allah.
Yeah.
Acha, some people want you to make more dance videos, and yeah, are you
The,
gonna?
the Skechers dance,
I don't know what dance they want,
that's the
but they
only
want
dance
dance.
I've done. I don't know how to dance.
Come on, hit the the thing. I don't know what they call
The
it, man.
wall.
I'm not the this. क्या होता है?
Oh, bro.
Lock it up. I don't know. Acha.
Wait, bro.
Um.
Do I know how to do it? We're gonna see if Ansar knows how to do the whoa. Oh. There we go.
Well, they like catch something and then they go
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
It looks cool. It looks cool. Uh, most of them are very
I have a
complicated.
bit of rhythm in my body. That's it.
मुझे जो अच्छा लगा था ना वो एक था जिसमें वो पाव मारते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ बड़ी कूल तरह से और पता नहीं क्या करते हैं वो बहुत कूल था
Yeah.
और फिर कई होते हैं जो मुझे समझ ही नहीं लगते लाइक बट चलो if it makes you happy I don't care
Hmm.
how tall are you
I'm 6'1".
mashallah brother
What about you?
I'm 5'10" and a half the
That's
half
not
is very
that's,
important
that's good height, man.
yeah it's decent alhamdulillah
Alhamdulillah.
but most would rate as inadequate 6
No,
फुट का होना
man.
चाहिए बंदे को when you ask someone their height and they like instantly go on like this they have this paragraph ready like they're like look I'm 6 with shoes okay and
Bro, one of my best friends, Mo. Okay, Mo, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, I'm gonna expose you, bro. Bro, he's like 5'10". Tiga. His Twitter
yeah
bio was 6'1". जूतों के साथ भी boy 6'1" नहीं है यार. But his Twitter bio was 6'1". I was just like, तू रहने दे यार, तू रहने दे.
Mo, Mo probably knows he's not gonna meet any of the people who watch his Twitter
Yeah.
so he just takes it. If you crop your feet you look taller pro tip acha for Mo
Right.
only
Yeah, for
um
me, it's like I don't know if I'm saying this only because I'm 6'1", but yeah, I think the height thing is, bro, like if like whatever, man. Like it's funny to make fun of short people. I'm not gonna lie, it's really fun. But
Yeah, I do. They tried to attack me for that as well. They always, when there's a thread about canceling me, they always include he makes fun of short people. I also make fun of tall people, by the way. So grow up,
if
get
there
it, bro.
that's the funniest reason I've ever heard. Cancel
Yeah,
him because he makes fun of short people.
there's a lot of shit. Like I know most people will go, no, we don't cancel you for that. We cancel you for this other reason. It's like okay, yeah, ठीक है. I'm trying my best to do that. And if you're watching it, it's like with the intention of canceling me, you need to get a life. Um,
For
but
me, it's like, bro, if like I said, bro, if you're my hater, I love you. I'm.
that
I show my
sounded
haters
so.
more love than the people who love me, bro.
Oh, the smile on your face right now. It's just. I love you.
Yeah. It's genuine,
What?
bro.
I don't understand this question. Do you feel a rivalry towards Bangladeshi people?
No,
Me
no.
neither. I don't even feel rivalry. People think I should, because I'm a Paki, feel rivalry towards the Indians, but I do not. Um,
Yeah.
यार मैं बहुत अपने काम से काम रखने वाला बंदा हूँ. I don't even care about what my cousins are doing. That's my mom's job, you know.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
really don't. Whenever she's like, वो ये कर रहा है, वो ये कर, I'm like, okay, good for him. How does that affect my life, ma?
Yeah, bro. I have many Indian friends. It's fun watching like cricket with them, you know what I mean? Like we talk about politics. That's it. I mean, it'll always get heated when we talk about politics. But other than that, yeah, it's never like I don't hold a disdain for anyone. There's no.
Same.
I think most people
I
don't.
just,
Reasonable people.
I just feel like the governments make it look like a bigger deal.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, but I feel like it's very easy to compartmentalize the nationalism and then whatever, like just the regular ass people who just live their life. There's growing nationalism all over the world. I think the reason we
mm,
focus so much on the one in India is because it's right next to us and it's affecting like, Muslims and stuff. But then there's nationalism in Pakistan too, man, against
yeah.
minorities and stuff. And yeah, bro. So it's like I'm never gonna like specifically hold a grudge against Indians because yeah,
I've tweeted at so many ministers for yeah, Fawad Chaudhary, theek hai. He's always like on India's ass. Oh my God, you did this, you did that. And I'm always like, bro, focus on us. You know,
Yeah.
they aren't going to fix our issues. He was ranting about how this animal rights organization got like attacked, na. और
Mhm.
लिटरली उससे एक हफ्ते पहले मैंने टॉर्च का पोस्ट देखा था जिसके अंदर उनके साथ सेम चीज हुई थी.
Either
And
Pakistan.
in Pakistan mein, and they were killing dogs in Karachi, and it's fucked up. And Todd's
Mhm.
was ranting about the same thing, and he didn't even acknowledge it. लेकिन इंडिया में हुआ है तो फवाद ने कहा मैं शेयर करके इंडिया को शेम करूंगा, अपने आप को नहीं देखूंगा.
It's
It's fucked up.
I think it's just an easy way to garner support when you have a common threat, you know what I mean? A common
Yeah,
enemy to garner it behind.
I think
So
that's how
yeah,
Trump did it too. He just like
yeah,
incited the
yeah,
hate. And I was
definitely.
talking to this about this the other day. I feel like hate gets more support than support gets support.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
If they don't
Of
even know what's going on, they're like bandwagon jump के भाई इसकी तो ऐसी की तैसी, मैं खुद जो भी करता हूँ मैं इसको तो सबक सिखाऊंगा. um,
100%. Bro, speaking of let's hear some crazy COVID conspiracies.
oh
The
uh,
I've There's some
you've
crazy.
you probably heard this one. It's like uh, हम जाएंगे अस्पताल, वो जो टीका लगाएंगे उसके अंदर डेथ वाला इंजेक्शन होगा, ठीक है. और फिर
Mhm.
वो मार के बंदे को कब्र में जब दफन कर देंगे, तो अगले दिन अमेरिका वाले आएंगे, कब्र खोदेंगे, उसकी ऑर्गन्स निकाल के बेच देंगे और डॉक्टर को भी पैसे मिलते हैं इसमें से. तो इसलिए हम अस्पताल नहीं जाएंगे.
That is the most contrived thing I've ever heard in my life. Like that's so complicated. बंदा पहले ही निकाल देते, दफनाने के बाद निकाल के फिर दफनाएगा.
Not
Allah,
only does it logically not work, but
bro,
the amount of
what-
complications.
Jesus.
Allahu Akbar. What about
Bro,
you?
I'm trying to think, bro. I think for me it's just vaccine के अंदर microchip होएगा
Chip
जो सब
होगी हाँ
I'm just like
वो भी
अच्छा अब
सही है
ये शुरू हो गया.
हो भी सकती है what do you think the possibility for the microchip
In the vaccine, in the $2 vaccine, no, bro. I don't think there's a possibility. I'm, I'm, I'm not the biggest conspiracy theorist. I think the biggest conspiracies are the ones that are like the ones that everyone know. Like there's declassified documents. You know what I mean? The ones you can read that the FBI and the CIA have released. They say this is the
अच्छा
thing.
ये वाली एक मैं पढ़ रहा था which made a lot of sense to me it's not well thought out from my end but it was just a post it said so as soon as the pedophilic group got exposed in America and all of that Epstein circle suddenly a pandemic has come over the world out of nowhere and now
Ooh.
nobody's talking about that and them and they're just it's gone the issue's gone nobody's talking about it anymore
Bro, for me, like, I always think about the logistics behind it. Now, let's say this is true. इन्होंने क्या, like, you know, like break in case of emergency glass shit. उसके अंदर उन्होंने कोरोना वायरस रखा हुआ था. Where it's like if pedophile found guilty, break, then it will
yeah
release into
but
the
that
और वो
I
अच्छा bro
it was very
Jeffrey
similar
Epstein
with the uh-huh.
bro, he's just like, bro, Jeffrey Epstein, kya, was he like, bro, if I ever get caught, Wuhan mein hum corona virus bats ke through chimgaddar ke andar डाल के. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
makes no
I get that, but
sense.
then it's like it's happened before with the इससे पहले क्या आया था वो जो
Swine flu?
को को यार जो it was in Africa mainly and
Ebola.
Ebola तब भी कुछ हो रहा था बहुत major and then suddenly everybody got
Bro,
worried about
major
themselves
scandals होते रहते हैं.
हाँ but then I don't believe in these but it's very like thought provoking के
Yeah,
वो
yeah. I can definitely see where people are coming from. And you know, to be fair, I think there definitely is some sinister thing behind the Epstein thing. For sure.
definitely
There's so many powerful people at play, and we don't have access to all of the information. But I don't think I'm gonna, like, you know, tying it into Corona, like there's just
I know that's the we were talking about
I don't
conspiracies
think
so I
the
was like why
world is
not
that complicated, bro. I think it's a lot simpler than that. They killed him because
uh
he knew too
yeah
much, and you know that's the end of that.
yeah also there's this other one which was actually pretty I thought whoa and apparently it's like Chester and I don't know if you've heard this one the Chester and Avicii and like two or three other like pretty famous people were making this documentary on like pedophilia called The Silent Children or something and then all of them died within a year and the cause was suicide for all of them.
नहीं यार, Avicii की तो overdose नहीं हुई?
Yeah, but Avicii का बहुत लंबी videos हैं talking about how he was probably murdered because he was making this documentary. I didn't know Chester and the other people were involved in this. I knew about the Avicii wala scene, and it's like,
Chester,
damn.
bro, Chester had a suicide note though. He was bro, his best friend killed himself, and then he killed himself.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just it made sense because I knew about the Avicii one, and I was like,
Hmm.
okay, sure. But then the movie and everything, I haven't fact checked it, but it was
अच्छा.
pretty like thought out.
Interesting.
बहुत लंबा paragraph था भाई.
नहीं ये तो यार, ये सुनता ही रहता है. Bro, even Nipsey Hussle apparently कोई movie बना रहा था, उसकी वजह से they killed him.
I think Nipsey was in the four people. So
Oh,
वो यूं ही था. They were making the same movie साथ. That's the
interesting.
part which I was like, damn, interesting. But to my FBI agent, I don't believe it. It's probably horseshit.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Like, bro, Chester's death. Speaking of Chester, bro, Chester, the oof,
What a man, man. What a
man.
man.
I grew up listening. That was like one of the most random deaths that, like, you know, like Michael Jackson died. I think for me, like the top three was like Kobe, Michael Jackson, and
Kobe
Chester.
definitely.
Like,
I was very small when Michael Jackson was happened, but Kobe hit me pretty hard, man. Like I
yeah,
wasn't even a basketball fan, but I just
mm,
really liked him a lot.
yeah,
And it
man.
was so
I
random. And
think
then
it's like
oof.
I only started appreciating him when he retired, bro. I hated him my whole life because I'm big on basketball and bro, he was too good. Like, you know, like you're a Barca fan, bro. He was the Ronaldo
Yeah.
to us. I mean, guys,
Oh
like, bro,
my.
ye match aa gaya hai. Oh my God, bro. Retired, I was like, bro, he was one of the greats. Like, he was one of the GOATs. And then when it
Yeah.
happened, I was devastated, bro. I was devastated.
Same. ऊपर से learning about his daughter being with him only made
Yeah,
it worse.
it's
It
just
was
hard.
messed up, yeah. And I've gotten more into basketball since then. I've been watching this documentary on Netflix, The Last Dance. You've probably
Amazing.
seen it. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's really good. I love it.
Which
So
episode?
I finished it. I finished it.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay.
it was pretty good. I love how every episode is a different player, and it's
Mhm.
like amazing. उस तरह से.
Yeah.
Helped me understand a lot about basketball. A
It's
lot.
good, man. It's a very fast-paced game compared to football.
हाँ और एक क्रिकेट है वो तो छोड़ें वो तो बहुत ही स्लो है.
And
I don't
I
get how.
used to watch a lot of cricket growing up. Like I was
Same
obsessed
same.
with but I don't know. I actually I think जब वो yeah, I forget his name, but दूसरी बार जब वो match fixing होया था ना,
हाँ
there was like one
हमें
time it happened and then it happened a second time.
yeah,
And
it's
the
happened more
second
than
time
twice.
yeah, that's when I stopped watching. I was like, I'm done,
I
bro.
stopped watching it when I grew up because it was too long, yara. Like 50 overs is half of probably all of my day.
Yeah,
और
bro.
लोग
There's a
टेस्ट देख
reason
रहे
it's
होते हैं
only one day.
पांच पांच दिन के मैच लोग देख रहे होते हैं अभी टेस्ट इतने गौर से हाउ डू यू हैव द टाइम
Yeah.
लाइक amazing. Cricket is amazing. I really like watching it when like 2020 हो रहा हो फिर मैं कहता हूँ
Mm,
ठीक है थोड़ा सा
yeah,
बर्दाश्त
no,
हो जाएगा
those are nice.
but then the long ones I don't have the attention span but like
Yeah, bro. There's very little attention left to be giving.
Acha, this dude's asking explain what the hell goes down on Twitter.
In terms of what?
I don't know, he just wants to know what happens on Twitter.
Your Twitter is an that you use, you tweet your thoughts, 240 characters होते हैं, you press enter, and then
150 नहीं
people
होते
get
थे बढ़ा दिए shit
huh?
बढ़ा दिए 150 नहीं होते थे
Oh, wait, yeah, maybe it's 140.
एक एक काम था जवाब सही देना था बस
Yeah, I messed up. He's more confused now than he was before.
Google it.
Yeah, bro.
Google it.
What happens
um,
on Twitter?
Also on Twitter, like half of the tweets I see can probably be answered by a simple Google search.
For sure.
Just Google it. मेरी अपनी भी. I'm asking very dumb questions on Twitter. Why does nobody love me? अच्छा. um, Wardrobe advice.
मेरी खुद कोई wardrobe नहीं है. I'm actually like I said before, like I'm very frugal. So I don't know if people probably started to notice I wear the same clothes all the time. I have like a very, very small wardrobe. I'm very like I think a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm kind of an environmentalist. Like I care very much about that stuff and I try to make like everyday changes. Though I do like in Canada of course like I do thrift shopping
Yeah.
to buy more clothes and I haven't like I barely buy any new clothes ever. Like I've been wearing the same sweaters for the past 6 7 years. This shirt is like 4 or 5 years old, you know what I mean? Like
Same, same.
it because there's a lot of environmental things that go into like wasteful clothing.
Yeah.
But if I were to give clothing advice, my advice is to buy staples of your wardrobes and then build upon it.
You deep. Yeah, Mera, I'm also very like into the environment stuff and acha, also your video stuck, so like just to
Oh.
turn it off and on again. My main like approach with anything is I don't do shopping and all वैसे normally ही.
Mm,
So that's not a very big aspect for me. But I do try to be conscious with my decisions. और उससे भी
mm,
ज़्यादा I try to do shit that I think will make actual change, like I go on plantation drives and I try
amazing.
and, plant trees and stuff खुद ही. So I know I'm making an actual impact. So
Amazing.
I try stuff like that more instead of lifestyle changes, because I know it's pretty dumb to say, okay, I don't think it'll make that big of an impact with how messed up it is. But I do try to do it, but I just feel like that is a better like way of doing it. But if you can't, then obviously do
Fair enough,
the
man.
small changes.
No, for me, it's like, yeah, bro, spread knowledge where you can, obviously. To be fair, I haven't made like massive changes. I just like, I try to save water where I can. I've cut out beef. Like, Pele, I used to have a lot of beef, probably like once a day. Ab main ghar pe, I don't eat beef at home anymore, and I barely eat beef when I go outside. Because
I've
obviously, like,
what I've done is I've cut down normal transportation. If I do, I car share if I can, or I try to get somehow like अपनी गाड़ी अलग अलग ना जाए, चार
yeah.
पांच लोग
I
साथ
mean,
चले जाएं या इस तरह कुछ.
that's great, man. See, yeah, stuff like that, like where you're getting more people involved, spreading knowledge and stuff, very
Yeah.
important. Man, any change is change, you know what I mean? Big
Yeah.
scale, small
I hate
scale.
when people start fighting me over it. वो ऐसे
Oh,
क्यों कर रहे हो, तुम्हें पता है इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ना. ना
yeah.
करो भाई, मुझे मैं कर रहा हूँ, तुम्हें क्या मसला है.
I just
Relax.
one ear out the other, bro. I'll just be like, yep, uh-huh, okay, cool, 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 cool.
It's like, stop attacking me for my decisions in life when it doesn't impact you.
I
God.
feel like the Pakistani mindset is very like stubborn. You know what I mean? Like we're so content with our way of life and we don't want it to be challenged or threatened in any way possible. And I think that's why we see so much hostility towards movements which are literally just asking for basic human rights, like feminism and I don't know, any minority groups asking for rights and stuff, and they just get
Yeah.
attacked. Like, bro, we're people too.
Uh,
It's because, we just don't want to change, unfortunately.
I get. I've seen it happen so many times. They're not open to new ideas. They're not open to like new narratives. They just know कि जो हमें पता है वो सही है, क्योंकि हमारा बाप भी यही बिलीव करता था. तो अगर
Yeah.
हम गलत हैं तो फिर वो गलत था. And then it's like this
Yeah.
entire thing.
And it's like,
It's
bro,
very weird.
yes, yes, he was. Yes, you are. It's not that hard to understand.
बहुत weird. अच्छा, पसीना आने लग गया मुझे, एक सेकंड. अच्छा, someone saying they, I don't know how to read this out to you. Okay, I'm gonna wait for. I don't have a question. Just want to say I saw his butt hair in a video still scarred.
Oh, my butt hair video? One of my
I know.
favorites.
Wow, one of my favorites.
One of my favorites.
I have not seen it. I do not want to.
I'll send it to you, bro. It's funny.
I'll watch it after this. I have not seen it. Fair. Acha, so you do the singing and everything, and then the comedy. So how do your parents react to all of that in your family?
Mom isn't really a big fan. She's like she's very sweet. She's supportive, but
Uh,
I don't think she wants this life for me. I don't even know if I want this life for me. Because music is always I'm just extremely passionate about music. I don't want to be like whatever. I just want to make music as an appreciation. Like that's just something I love doing. You know what I mean?
uh,
Um, so she like, doesn't want that. And then the comedy stuff, she just worries for me. She sees the hate comments. She doesn't understand that bas hota hai. And she sees the thirst comments and she's just like, oh, like mere bete ko
रिश्ते.
bigaad. Yeah. So, but my dad's pretty supportive. He's just like, oh, that's cool and stuff. My sisters are very embarrassed. They're very
अल्लाह,
embarrassed.
मेरी बहनों की हालत सोचो.
Actually, so how many of your friends know like your identity and stuff?
Only my close friends. Only my
Okay.
close friends. Because that I was going to face reveal, honestly. And I showed my face for a very long time. But now I
Mm-hmm.
feel like if I do it, I won't have my life anymore. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense.
No,
It's
100%.
like, then I can't. Abhi, it's separate. And then
Mm-hmm.
with memes, it's even scarier because I get death threats now. And if they know me, it's going to be even more intense. And then my
True.
family is going to be worried about it.
Yeah.
So And then that's not even my main concern. I don't care about that because I know कि ये तो होता है, ये अभी भी होता है, मुझे इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, बाद में भी नहीं इतना पड़ेगा, because I'm trying my best to be the best version I can be. But the scary part is that then I'll probably be making friends because they think I'm famous or something, and fake people coming into my life, and I'll be judged for everything I do, buddy. I'm not perfect. I'm like a really dumb person. तो
Yeah,
हर दिन मेरी वीडियो लगी होनी है, आज ये गिरा है यूनिवर्सिटी में इसको it's just gonna be that.
that's so funny. Yeah, bro. Oh my God.
I do
Yeah, no,
lots of dumb shit.
that's smart of you then. Yeah.
So that's that. Like you can. I love putting myself in situations where I will be made fun of, but for the internet to do that, I'm not ready for it right now. Well, I do the stupidest things in class and all of that, like normal with friends and out in public. I'm not ready for everybody else to make fun of that.
100%, bro. 100%. There's definitely a fear factor in that where you're just like, यार कोई देख ना ले और कोई judge ना कर ले
उससे
और
ज्यादा
कोई
मुझे भाई अब लोगों ने इतनी अपनी फैंटेसीज बना ली मेरे मुंह के बारे में. I am going to let everybody down, okay?
they
No
think you're
matter how I
bragging.
look. Yeah, I am, but look.
Bro,
The main
you know what you're like? Do you remember? I don't know if you ever watched Top Gear. लेकिन वो stick जब उतारता है and he's Michael Schumacher.
I know,
That's
but
what
it's
you're like.
also मतलब देखो. I make this joke so much. I want to be loved for my personality, not my good looks, you know. So that's a very big but
100%.
like genuinely speaking, they're going to hate me no matter what because they are. That's how it is. And तो वो तो होना ही है. I'm gonna be attacked for my face because it's like a big thing somehow. And it's not pretty cool to be attacked for what you look like.
Yeah, bro. No, definitely. Definitely. That's not fun for anyone. Yeah, bro. So yeah, do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
I'm trying, buddy.
You do
What
you.
about you? Do you? Yes, because nobody else will.
Yeah.
You just agree with me?
I'm in the same boat as you, bro.
You're probably like, what the fuck is this dude talking about?
No, I'm in the
Acha, what did you study? Like, are you working right now? What are you doing, Abhi?
I studied political science and economics, double major, and I am working, but again, no personal questions.
Oh shit. You work at McDonald's? Got you.
Yes. Not that there's anything wrong with working at McDonald's.
It is haram, brother. They sell haram food in Canada. It is haram. You are cancelled by the Desi people.
If it was a halal McDonald's, there's nothing wrong with working there.
Then you'd be judged for working at McDonald's.
I've worked in many different वैसे bro, like I don't care. Like I've worked at gas stations, ठीक है. I've worked as a cashier. I've worked as a receptionist. There's a very big thing with the Pakistanis, especially when they come abroad. It's like, no, bro, मैंने काम करना, मैं Deloitte में काम करूँगा, मैं bro, like for some of us, we don't have the connections. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
work is work, bro. An honest living will always be an honest living.
I agree with that. और इतना stigma है पाकिस्तान में. That's what I was referring to. कि they're very like कि वो तुम Uber चलाते हो तो तुम driver हो या तुम इधर काम करते हो तो ये हो. And jobs like being a waiter and all of that are like looked down on, even though it's literally just a normal job.
It's such a sad mindset.
It's very messed up. Or that's what annoys me a lot as well. Because they're not happy either way. Look, what do you expect a person to do, man?
100%.
My mom just came in and gave me like the look, like, when the fuck you couldn't stop. I'm like, don't say anything, mama.
So give mama my salam.
Aisha, she's gone now. She literally stared me down for like 30 seconds. Like, कितनी देर है? सोना नहीं है तुम?
I'm dead. I'm dead. Neither way, what are you doing?
I am studying. I'm in my first year of uni. Yeah.
नहीं तो what are you studying?
Computer science.
Nice, man. I tried so hard
Yeah,
to get into the comp sci program.
look here. You did politics and
Econ. But
yes, smart
पहले
people
साल
stuff.
I did comp sci, bro. I took the required classes to get in the program and I missed it by like 2%. I really wanted to do comp
Oh
sci.
shit. The 2%, yeah, that hurts. Like teachers ऊपर भी नहीं करते. Like it's just
हाँ
2%.
2%, but whatever, bro. It worked out. It worked out. I got
Allah
2
fair.
degrees now instead of just one, so.
Oh my, flex. Now
Shall
you're
we?
working at McDonald's,
Shall
huh?
we? Yeah. Shall we wrap it up?
Sure. How long has it been? I did not notice the time, Toba.
I feel like it's been
It's
two
been a
hours. Yeah.
fuck that. This is my longest podcast, and I don't think we said anything that needs to be cut out. So
Perfect.
unless you
Perfect.
want me to cut out anything,
Um,
do you want me to
yeah,
cut out your haram job?
मुझे पता है मैंने गालियां दी हैं और my mom's gonna watch this entire 2 घंटे और वो मुझे पता है उन्होंने इसके बाद मुझे फोन कर कि जितनी दफा तुम गालियां दोगे और लोग सुनेंगे तुम्हें गुनाह मिलेगा.
Oh shit.
So if you can
So
like
wait,
bleep curses out, bro.
that's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
If I really want me to, I'll do it. But
It's not that
that's
deep.
a lot of work.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do it. Thanks. अपनी जुबान पे काबू रखो, ठीक है?
हाँ यार मसला ही है. It's
But then
my
what's that logic? So if you do it alone when nobody's listening, it's okay to swear?
No, I think it's just never okay to swear, but you get extra guna if
Okay.
people are like,
Yeah, I am trying my best to swear less. Aunties probably judged me for looking what I look like, but promise I am trying.
I don't swear in my music. I try not to swear in my videos anymore, but I
Hmm.
definitely have a potty mouth, bro.
Same. Potty. I doubt anybody's seen it for 2 hours, but if you've seen it, there's a comment something, whatever. What do they comment if they've seen it?
Poopy butthole.
Poopy butt. Drop that down below. Thank you so much for coming, man. I had an amazing time,
Yeah,
honestly.
man.
2 घंटे
It
toba.
was an honor. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. If I said anything problematic, please forgive me. I'm trying to learn. So yeah. Gang gang. Allah
Take care.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Love you.